Hi guys, hope you are doing alright. Today I'm testing out this Titanium-T rod from Purelure. I have a model that is 5.6 XULS and it has this titanium tip, if you can see it. Basically, it's unbreakable. I hope you can see, carbon tip would have been gone already. In any case, in today's session I'm fishing for perch and jigging and using small jig heads just to see how the sensitivity is like in winter fishing situation, slow bites, delicate bites, but yeah, I'm targeting big perch and if I'm lucky a pike or two as well. So yeah, let's cast this tiny jig head out and let's see if we can get a bite. Even though this rod is designed really for trout fishing, but I decided, just to go out and see how sensitive it is when it comes to like delicate bite indications. So in here, I should be able to get a bite or two. And we'll see, how the bite feels into the hand. And I will show you the action, recovery times, everything more or less I know. And I paired this rod with Casking Valiant Eagle reel. Was it a weed or a little knock? Yeah, it is a fish. Not too bad on the first cast. Bite was super clear, like on the tip. I felt it through the blank as well. It was a good bite. That's a nice pitch too. Yeah, the blank is very, very soft. That's not a bad fish, guys. Not a bad fish. Oh yeah, just seen it. It's nice pitch. Come on, stay on. Very nice fish. I just got you. Oh man, just look at the colors on him. Oh man. Not a massive fish, but just look. Uh-oh. Stop it, buddy. Yeah, first victim for this Titanium-T rod. Not a bad fish at all. Okay, I'll keep you in the bag for a little bit. So yeah, first impressions are very good. I mean, it has very, like not like, yes, the tip is super sensitive, like visually especially it was like clear, and the blank is kind of very, very kind of soft and forgiving. I believe this was the deal, for trout, but we'll see. That was, just the first cast. Let's hope we can continue on this, deal. My lure is on the deck. Wow, that tip is super bendy. I mean, this rod I would say is like one of the best when it comes to bite indication, like visually, because it has two those striped bands, but also, I mean, I hope you can see as I'm bouncing around my lure, the blank stays, that perch got me like perfectly still almost, just only the tip bends. That's interesting. So it means, a lot of different animations will be possible, and visual bite indication should be quite good. And you see with this tiny reel, it just looks apart and it feels right, it feels right. They say you don't need a heavy reel and big reel either. This is about 140 I believe, so but I have a model that is 5.6 XULS, so with this particular model, little knock I believe, or no. Yeah, it's crazy how like sensitive this tip is, when it comes to, like various little knocks, like animations and stuff. This is fantastic news. Bite, here we go. That was good bite. I did feel it through the hand and we got another good perch on. That was one aggressive bite. Obviously, as I say, I saw it on the tip and felt it through the blank. Oh, that's a little bit bigger. Nice one. We are killing it, guys. Nice. And you see, since that tip is so, bendy, it's kind of difficult to break it. I mean, I'm not worried about it. at all. And I noticed, you know, as I was transporting this rod, nice, who came out, bubbles. So yeah, when I was transporting this rod in the car, I wasn't cautious at all, you know, I just chucked this rod around, knowing, you know, that this tip can withstand almost anything. It's really bomb-proof. This fantastic fishing. Here we go. This wasn't like very aggressive bite at all. I mean, I did feel, you know, the weight, and then I struck. That is insane fishing, guys. Just look at that action. Try to focus, you know, my shot onto the action. See that perch is just going nuts. Ooh, I believe that will be first 40 from today, or for today, should I say. Really good fish. Really good fish. And look at the colors on this one. Ooh, buddy, where are you going? I was thinking that's it, you're done, but no. He's not. Ooh, guys, this is a monster. This is fun. Ooh, yes! Biggest of the morning so far, but I just will pull them out because the colors do look amazing on this perch. What a bite too, just booyah! Oh, guys, very lightly hooked still though, see, just like in the skin. Just look, he has some damage, just look fat. Wow, but just look at the color on this one. Here we go, it's doing for us. That is fantastic. And on this, you know, super ultra light rod, this is awesome. Really, really good. Yes! They won't feed anymore, so when it comes to the line, I have go 0.25 YG key 4-strand, so fine line. Then I will be testing this rod for trout fishing situations. Here we go. Very, very gentle bite. I barely felt it, you know, through the rod, but I did see on the tip clearly. So yeah, ooh, that's a good fish. So yeah, when I will be testing this rod for trout fishing, you know, I will be using a little bit thicker lines. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. Just look at that curve on this rod. Stay on, damn it. Are you a biggie? Are you a biggie? Feels like he's a biggie. I just see, yeah, it is, it is. I think we are going bigger and bigger. Feels like a bigger fish anyway. And I saw, you know, yeah, it is a bit bigger. Here we go. Yeah, a bit longer fish. Another tank. We had some accidental spike by the looks of it. Okay, we caught a few fish. Now let's talk about the action and the blank on this rod. So action, as you can see, I would say it's extra fast, because I hope you can see only tip bends, and I'm trying to get as like big angle as I can. I mean, but just only tip bends, like it's crazy. But then since the blank is so slim, like most of the blank would bend, so I would say like action I would describe like this tip is extra fast, or wall, like as a wall blank is extra fast. But then if you would look at only carbon part, I would say it's medium fast. So yeah, and as I say, since the blank is quite slim, most of the blank would bend, meaning that big fish would be able to bend it quite well, and the blank would absorb all the big lunges from that big fish. And yeah, recovery times, let's have a look. I will get that lure on the deck there. I mean, it's not bad at all for a trout rod. I would say this is ideal. It's not like like a bass rod for sure, that it would not bounce at all, but this one is not bad. And interestingly, on most rods, with a like solid tip, carbon, let's say. The tip would vibrate a bit longer, and here it's like all blank, you know, vibrates and then it just stops. So yeah, very interesting. So yeah, this is the deal with the recovery times. As I say, you know, for a trout rod, that's fantastic. More or less ideal, I would say. You don't want it to be, you know, like a banana or a noodle. So yeah, that's the action, and I will show you this balance with this Cast King Valiant Eagle. It's ideal. It's around just around here. I hope you can see it. It's ideal. So as I say, 140 grams you will need for this rod, you know, and as I say, I have model 56 XULS. Oh yeah, that's the deal. I wasn't paying attention. I was just bouncing aggressively, and I managed to get a bite and yet another perch. This one I did not see on the tip. I just was, you know, bouncing around, looked away and felt something and struck, and yeah, I got a decent perch on. Feels like a biggie. Feels like a biggie. Let's see if it will stay on. Are you the biggest of the show so far? It is, guys. That's a proper one. Booyah! I'm thinking, why, you know, I can't land that fish as quickly. It's just a one fat perch. Just look how fat this one is. Slightly hooked though. So yeah, so far I hooked and landed every fish, or landed every fish that I hooked, should I say. Minted too. Fantastic. This one is definitely over 40. Slightly. Okay, buddy. Just look. Good bag of good perch. Caught on this super ultra light rod for trout fishing, but works okay for perch fishing as well, I should say. Now I'll get a bite, just watch. Oh yeah, tip is very, very interesting. It's kinda, you know, not as responsive as carbon would be, but again, for thickness, you know, or for this casting rating, I never had, you know, a rod that would be able to cast, let's say, from that 0.6 grams to like 6, like true, you know, casting rating. This one is you know, capable of that, and you know, that titanium tip is like super fine. It bends under, you know, slightest provocation. So yeah, it just feels kinda very responsive, maybe not as much as carbon would be, but definitely more than glass tip, you know, would be. So it's kinda very interesting to see this approach. I think for trout fishing it's ideal, but to be fair, I did not miss any bites so far today, and I haven't lost a fish so far as well. So, you know, I don't know. What works for trout appears to be working for, you know, for perch too. And you know, this kind of short rod I would, you know, use like in UK canals, like, you know, narrow canals, like 10-15 meters wide. This rod, it's ideal for that as bite. Just saw it, very, very gentle, very, very gentle little knock. I felt it through the blank and saw it as well. Decent fish too. What big fish, you know, produced tiniest little of bites, but that was classic perch bite, you know, like little fast, you know, and you always, with almost any rod, you will feel fast bites, but you know, I felt this one too and saw it as well. Double trouble, perches into trouble. Good fish too. Woo-hoo, smoking up my drag. Come on, buddy, stay on. That was a proper run. I did not, you know, think it would be such a big fish, you know, because it kind of came in early and easy. Nice. You know what? I believe that's another 40 centimeters or around there. You can measure them, I guess, quickly, just to be sure, you know. Just look how fat this fish is. Lightly hooked. Let's quickly measure them. I'll go from 20. Oh no, it's only 30, like 9, somewhere there. Yeah, I can't get it to 40, so it's 39. Very fat fish though. Very fat fish. Minted too. Okay, thank you. Little knock. I kind of hesitated to strike, but it was a good you know indication. I did not see it on a tip, you know, because I wasn't looking, you know, but I felt it. So yeah, kind of I assume it was good bite indication, like good knock. It's a big fish. Feels heavy. I guess this one will be last fish, guys, whether it will stay on or not. I mean, it should, because I performed a decent, you know, whack into it, so it should stay. Are you the biggest of the day? Definitely has some weight. Definitely has some weight. Oh man, it is the biggest of the day. Did you see it? It is a monster. I'll take a measure of, I would say this one is maybe 40, maybe 2 centimeters. Dang. Oh, guys. Okay. So, you know what? This rod performed flawlessly, 100%, you know. Oh, that is a tank. Come on. Just look at that, guys. Yeah. This one, okay, this one ate my lure. But it's bobbless, it will be fine. Just see how easy. Let's quickly measure them. I get 42, 43 maybe. Yeah, I get 42, 43 maybe. Just how fat this fish is. It's like 1.2, 1.3 kilos, 1.2 I would say more. Super fat. Oh man. Yeah, happy to call it, guys. And let's release them beauties. That's a very good bag of perch, you know. That's a 40 centimeter. It's another tank. It's a bit smaller. This will be one of the biggest of the day, or it is the biggest of the day. Absolute monster. Quality, and a couple more. So yeah, all in all, very impressed with this unbreakable rod. Just look at the tip. I mean, carbon tip would have been gone like many times. It's crazy. So yeah, 100% with the rod, you know, when it comes to hook to landed fish ratio. So means, you know, blank is good, and yeah, unbreakable tip, and not expensive as well, you know. Quality piece of tackle, and I will abuse it in trout fishing situations like crazy. So yeah, I will leave a link below in the description. Check it out. But that's me. Thanks for watching. Over and out.